EditFlow is an intuitive web application that editors of research journals use to manage the peer review process. In this video, we'll see how EditFlow works from the perspective of an editor-in-chief or managing editor. Upon logging in, the overview page gives me a bird's-eye view of the whole journal and its pipeline. At the top are the articles that will most need my attention as editor-in-chief, those that need to be assigned a handling editor, and those that have been recommended for acceptance or rejection. I'll take a look at the unassigned articles first. In this journal, an author may suggest an editor on the board to handle their article, and that suggestion appears on the left, underneath the submission date and the current state of the article. To take a closer look at this unassigned article, I'll click on the title. Here on the article page, I see the actions available to me at the top. Then further down, I can click on the article to take a look. Since there are quite a few options available to me, at certain stages the most common action buttons will appear in bold, just to draw my eye and help me navigate the page more quickly. I'll assign an editor to this article, and as the author suggests, I'll assign it to Edward Smith. I edit the message if necessary and send it. Other actions I can take with an article that was just submitted include rejecting it right away, or consulting with one of the other editors, for example. You can customize this selection when you set up your journal. Let's look at the recommended articles now. On the left, I see the handling editor's name. A plus sign indicates that they've recommended acceptance, and a minus sign indicates that they've recommended rejection. EditFlow can accommodate virtually any decision procedure. Some examples include handling editors deciding directly, or chief editors deciding based on the handler's recommendation. In this journal, the editors discuss recommended papers, then they vote. The current vote tally is displayed on the right, and the discussion can be accessed via the article page. Making comments here ensures that they are logged as part of the official record for this article. Note that the most common actions at this stage, casting a vote and accepting the article, are in bold. But I can also return the article to the handling editor with instructions, assign it to a different editor, and more. After a decision has been reached, I can inform the author myself, or return the article to the handling editor to do so. For your journal, the rules for voting are completely customizable. For example, you can require a minimum number of votes to be cast before an article can be accepted, or require that the article be under discussion by the editorial board for a certain amount of time. To get a better idea of EditFlow's flexibility, have a look at the setup questionnaire that we give to all new clients. I've included a link in the video description below. Let's take a look at the rest of the articles in the pipeline. They're listed on the overview page below the unassigned and recommended ones. Here, it's easy to see an article's current status without having to click a thing. On the left is the article identifier, the submission date, the version number, and the current state of the article. In the center is the title, authors, page length, and idle time. There are many places in EditFlow where hovering your cursor over an item will conveniently display additional detail. For example, if I hover my cursor over the idle time, EditFlow shows me a brief history of this article. On the right, I see referee activity, who was requested, and who has accepted or uploaded a report. If that's more detail than I want to display right now, I can choose a more compact layout. I can also expand or collapse the display for a group or for an individual paper. Suppose I want to take a look at the articles that Edward Smith is handling. The articles are grouped by handling editor by default, so I can scroll down to the desired editor, or click their name in the lower right toolbar. If I like, I could also group these articles by the state they're in. Or I could choose not to group them at all and sort them, for example, by idle time to make sure articles don't languish, by submission date to make sure that new articles get off to a good start or to check on those that have been around a while, by page length to keep an eye on longer articles, or by other criteria. Let's say I see an article that's had no activity for a while and I want to contact the handling editor. I click on the title to get to the article page, and I can see all details of the peer review process so far. When you see a person's name in blue, that means you can click on it to open a draft email message to them, whether they're an editor, a corresponding author, or a referee. So I'll click on the handling editor's name. The draft includes the title of the article, the author's names, and a link for the editor to record their response, again to keep it part of the official record for this article. I type my message where indicated, make any other edits I like, and click Submit to send it. Thanks for watching. For more information about getting EditFlow for your journal, please contact us at myeditflow@msp.org.